Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Spymaster from the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure wave. As you can see, it comes with the leg for the Build-A-Figure, and something very strange about this box is that on this side we have a normal picture of Spymaster, then on this side we have the exact same image except the belt piece is mirrored, but it's just the symbol. So the S right here is the wrong way around, yet he's still facing the exact same way as this guy. Very, very strange. They just turned the head and the symbol. Really weird. Anyway, over to the back there we can see the rest of the wave. We are almost complete now, and then here we have the larger image and the bio on the back that reads, "An undercover operative skilled in sabotage, Spymaster possesses superb fighting capabilities." So all that really tells you is that he is, well, a spy, which you kind of already can tell from the name. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this thing up and take a closer look. And here is Spymaster out of the packaging and standing just over 6 inches tall. It is on the classic Bucky Cap mold, which is my favourite Marvel Legends figure, and one of my favourite molds as a result, just out of pure nostalgia for that figure, really. I absolutely adore it when I see this mold. Some of the newer molds, granted, are better in terms of articulation with butterfly joints, etc, etc. If they can keep molds going like this and you get it at a lower price as a result, then that is great, because it means that they can spend their budget on other figures where they get a lot more newly molded parts. But just because this is on the Bucky Cap mold for the body, that doesn't mean that there's not newly molded parts with this figure. The head sculpt, for example, this is obviously a unique head sculpt. You have this very unique kind of rainbow-esque shape there on the forehead. And in general, I think that it does look really, really cool. In terms of the paint on the head, it's not all that great. You can see there's a couple of areas that actually look like it's wet on the top of that head, but it's not. It's just how it has been painted, and it just kind of stands out against the rest of the paintwork. The eyes and these stripes do look really good. Then we also have this belt piece here, which is a new piece, obviously just for this figure, with that S, which is the correct way around, other than it was on the package. We have some nice buckles and then some canisters or something, whatever that is, on the side. I don't really know the character, so I don't actually know what they are. They don't have any paintwork on them themselves, which would be nice to have some silver or gold or something. But hey, those pouches do look good regardless. And then obviously you do get a holster for the weapon. The weapon is a reused part though. We do have this from the Crossbones figure that we just reviewed from the same wave. So this isn't specific to this figure or anything. The red is, I guess, comic book accurate to this guy. So that works out just fine, and as you can see, it fits in the hand perfectly with that Bucky Cap trigger finger hand. The other hand is just a standard gripping hand. It was originally designed for Bucky's knife, but obviously you don't get one with this figure, so it's not necessarily out of place. Maybe a fist would have been a little bit better, but that's totally fine. In terms of the rest of the paintwork on the figure, the blue and the yellow, the lines, they're not absolutely crystal clear and perfect, but it gets the job done. The printing on the torso right here for that symbol, when you look at it really, really close up, you can see some imperfections in there, but to be honest, for the most part, that looks really good, and with all those lines and everything as it is, honestly, I wouldn't expect something to be perfect within the chest crevice as it is. But as far as the rest of the figure goes, it's pretty plain and simple. So in terms of the articulation, the head can look up, down, left, and right. Shoulders can come out to the side and rotate all the way around. You get your rotation at the upper part of the arm, double jointed elbows, rotation at the wrists, as well as your hinge in and out right there, and in and out right there. Torso is always really, really great on the Bucky Cap. It's one of the reasons why I absolutely adore this. And then you've got the rotation there at the waist too. You cannot take this belt off, by the way, unless you obviously take the figure apart. But there's no buckle or anything to actually undo it yourself. Hips come out to the side, not hindered by this because it moves out the way. They go forward and back a little bit. Rotation at the upper part of the thigh. Double jointed knees. Rotation at the boot, and the feet go up and down and have an ankle pivot. So overall, this figure is a very simple one. If you're a Marvel Legends collector, you've got tons of characters using this body mold. You've just got a different belt piece and a different head with a gun to boot. It honestly looks fantastic for the character. It looks exactly like the pictures. What more can you ask for from this thing? Yes, it's on a cheaper mold. Yes, it doesn't come with many accessories or anything like that, but it doesn't need to. It gets the job done. I don't really know the character too much, but I got it because of the Build-A-Figure, and I guess if you're watching this, you're trying to decide whether you should too, and I definitely think if you pick up the Wave, it's just one of those characters that he'll look great on your shelf, and it works. If you're a customizer, I also think it's a great blank mold to go ahead and do with it what you will. I'm pretty sure this guy would have been a peg warmer otherwise, or can be found very, very cheap. So if you are a Spymaster fan, and he's one of those lower tier characters, then hey, this is great for you, and obviously you do need to go ahead and pick it up, because who knows when there'll be, or even if there will be, another one of these guys. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more from me, there's some videos on the screen right now, and links to my social media in the description below. For more Marvel Legends reviews, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time.